3 p.m. I'm going to a Starbucks. I just had a writing session this morning with a friend and just met a producer from here, and he was telling me some interesting things. He said that he moved here a while ago, and when he got here he tried to communicate with a lot of artists and network and just basically make some friends here to make music with. And he has been kind of making a lot of similar experiences as I have back when I started off in January. So like problems as people would either not write back, or they would get onto a project with you but then they wouldn't follow up, so you would be waiting for their vocals or ideas, or depends what you do, but basically they're a part of the work or whatever. And I've been making the experience that this kind of changes over time. I'm not sure if it's about the area here, because I was under the impression that Nashville is very collaborative and a lot of people are just like to work with other people, and that it's not as closed off as Stockholm was, for example, or LA has the same reputation with a lot of people there as being like fake, and you know what it is, the Instagram game. Anyway, but he made the experience here that people are just as closed off as any other spot, which is totally not the experience I made, which kind of confused me. So I'm not really sure if I changed a lot, which I probably changed a lot over the time from when I started to now, but I didn't think it would make that much of a difference, because I was really surprised when he said he got problems and it wasn't really working out for him. Yeah, I guess the whole process of what I'm doing kind of filters out most of these people, because when I reach out to somebody and they don't get back at me, I don't really like, things kind of stop there already anyway. I don't really get involved if they don't write back, so a lot of those people kind of filter themselves out. The ones that don't want to collaborate and more are kind of competition orientated, which, that's their issues. But he was also talking about that, like, a lot of people that you get things started with, they don't respond. And I totally agree. Like I said, I made the same experience. But also over time, I kind of changed my attitude about that. I don't want this for myself to be a problem, as in, if I get pissed at somebody not writing back or not following up, that usually means that I have some sort of expectation towards them, which usually just tends to bring trouble with itself. And especially when I got here to Nashville, this stopped being a problem. I now had a lot of writing sessions where we just wrote this song on the spot and even recorded it. I had 3 writing sessions since Friday, a couple of them before, and I have a writing session on each day this week. So I had one today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they're all going well. And I used to have trouble getting songwriting sessions in, but for some reason I think I changed my whole attitude, and as a result the situations around me kind of changed as well, and I get in contact with different people just out of the nature of being a certain way. I don't know, I don't really get to meet any people who are more competition orientated, or if then they don't really stick, and I can keep focusing on the ones that are more collaboration orientated. The guy whose artist I was writing with last week on Friday offered me to stay at his place for about a week, because they might have a room free, and I only have my Airbnb booked until the 25th. So I planned on going to New York on the 25th, but I actually might stay one more week to get writing with some of his partners or singers or whatever. That might be a really good opportunity, because he seems to know what he's doing. He's got like a big mansion, and when I went there I had to go through a gate and say my name. I was like, where did I end up here? But he's an awesome person, and the girl I'm writing with, she's really cool too. So far she only got covers. She got one original coming on September, but she needs more songs. For the one we wrote on Friday, we got the whole idea down. No recordings yet, but we'll do that in the next session. On Saturday I got to hang out with my cousins. One of them lives here and the other one is in Texas, but he's in the Navy. He's a pilot, so he got to fly over here for the weekend, and we went out to some bars, and it was good to see them again because I haven't seen them in quite a while. It was a lot of fun. I haven't gone out in a while, so it was good to kind of get a change, hanging out with the cousins. That's pretty cool. We went to a bar at Printer's Alley, which apparently has a good reputation, and we saw the best band playing. Here's a little clip from that one. On Sunday, I met up with a songwriter that's writing for one of my songs, and I just went there for discussing the project and some details about it. But then we ended up going to a water park and hang out there for like 2 or 3 hours, which was awesome. I don't really do many activities while I'm meeting people and setting up sessions and producing songs on the side. So I really enjoyed the weekend of having some free time, but now I'm back to the hustle.